channel. So today's video is all about how you can start your own brand, business, or company. So because it is now March, and you guys know in my plan with me, I talked a little bit about some of the different business endeavors I'm venturing off into, and a few of you guys asked me to give you more insight on how you could start your own business or start your own brand. So I'm going to give you the very bare bones of how you could get that started so that you can start, creating your dream lifestyle, creating your dream income, creating the lifestyle that you want to have. Most importantly, being self-employed or an entrepreneur if you so choose. So if that, my friends, is something that's interesting to you, please make sure that you hit that thumbs up button, as well as subscribe if you're new to the channel. I post new videos every week. Alright you guys, so today's video is actually sponsored by Professional E-Coaching over on Instagram. So on Professional E-Coaching, you can find your very own personal coach through a simple DM on Instagram. So if you're interested, you can go over to their platform. You just send them a DM. You guys will figure out a good time to chat with each other. They're giving you guys a complimentary 5-minute session so that you can talk about whatever situation you have going on in your life. And if you guys seem to be a good match, then you can further book more time with them. So yeah, I figured it was a really great platform to bring onto the channel today, because we are talking about creating your own business, creating your own income. And that's exactly what they're doing. So if you have a passion like coaching or anything like that, you can follow in their footsteps and create your own coaching business. So if that's something you want to talk to them about, go ahead to Professional E-Coaching over on Instagram. Tell them you came from my channel. Let them know about whatever it is that you need help with, and see if they can help you out. See if it's a good match. You guys know I am a firm believer in coaching. I myself am a life coach. And I just think that if there's somewhere that you want to be in life, you have to connect or align your boat onto somebody who has achieved that, or who has an idea about that, or even somebody who's just inspirational or positive and can motivate you into the right direction. So sometimes people just need a little bit of help, I guess easing them into the lifestyle that they want to live. So I'm happy to partner with Professional E-Coaching. Go check them out over on Instagram. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video, and let's get into it. How to create your own brand or your own company. Let's get started. Alright guys, so let's start a business. Here are the basics of what I would do, what I have done in the past to create certain brands. I've done it to create this brand, Nija Sym, and also another business venture that I'm starting this year that you guys will know about later on in the year. But yes, I did follow all these tips myself. So just so you guys know, this is not legal advice. This is not showing you how to sign up for LLC or anything like that. That is another video topic of discussion. But I am going to tell you guys the steps on how to create the bare bones of your business, creating a name, website, social media, all that good stuff. So if that's interesting to you, please keep watching. So the very first thing that we're going to talk about, and if you see me looking down, I've got my notes over here, is creating a name. So typically, you have an idea of what kind of business you want to start up. You know what? Actually, before we get to the name, let's back up a second, okay? You want to establish what your business is going to be. You want to establish what service you're going to provide to people, what value you're going to provide to people. Are you shipping physical product? Are you offering services? Are you, a coach like the company we mentioned earlier, Professional E-Coaching? Are you a coach? Do you do consultations? Do you do tarot readings? You guys know we're doing tarot readings now, right? So figure out what your niche is, figure out what value you offer to people. Are you a blog? Are you an influencer? What do you do? Why are people interested in you? So that's the first thing that you want to, I guess, think about when you're starting a brand or a business. Are you a brand? Are you a store? Are you a shop? Are you a blog? What are you? Okay, so that's what you're going to think about. And then secondly, think about what service you're going to be offering people, because if you want to be in the business of making money, you have to be providing some type of value to other people. Okay, and also guys, I do want to put this in the forefront of your mind when it does come to starting a business. I always want people to do things that are really inspiring to them, really make them happy and bring pleasure to them. I'm so tired of living in that lack paradigm, thinking that we have to do certain things because it's good business or it'll make good money. Like everyone wants to be a doctor because it makes good money. Everyone wants to be a lawyer because it makes good money. But if you're not passionate about that, you're really just wasting your time. So I really wanted to preface this video by saying any type of business venture, any type of company, shop, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that you're really passionate about it. Make sure that you're tapping into your gifts and your talents when cultivating these ideas or these endeavors, because it's going to make you feel rich and wealthy, not only with your time, with your energy. You know, you want to do something that really feeds you on a emotional level, okay? So yes, make sure it's something that you love. I had to preface this by saying that, okay? So once you know what business, service, entity, whatever it is that you're going to be, now you want to think about creating a name, okay? So there are a few things to think about when it comes to creating a name. This part usually takes the longest for people because, you know, people want to get the name just right. But keep in mind that big corporations that are out right now probably had a different name when they first started. So don't let coming up with a name stop you from, you know, getting started. I know for me, I didn't get my business started for a month, Nija Sym, because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to be. I thought I had to create a whole new platform and all kinds of other things, and then it just clicked to me, you know what? No, let's just keep it simple. And I like having your name, when it comes to starting a brand, I like to use my name or your name or any kind of name that's associated with you, because it can be multifaceted. You can do a lot of things under the brand name. Let's say, for example, my name, Nija Sym. Nija Sym could do a lot of things. She can offer consultations, she can offer coaching, she can do X, Y, and Z. So you want to make your name specific to what you're doing. If you're like a brand or an influencer, you can make it just like your name or anything like that. If you are selling a product, like let's say you're a hair company, maybe you want to make your name kind of pertaining to that, or, you know, like niche down. If there's a particular niche that you're, you know, tapping into, then yes, niche down with the name, but also get creative. You don't want to come up with a name that someone else has already come up with, which leads me to my next point: how to know if somebody already has your name. You can use social media as a huge resource, specifically Instagram. So the first thing I did when I was starting up my business, I came up with a name, and then I would look that name up on Instagram to see if anybody has it. There might be people on Instagram with similar names, but you can get away with using the same name by adding a word like official after your name. It's something that I've done. So yeah, that is a way to see if your name is used on Instagram. And then also you do want to double check domains as well. So whatever the name is that you come up with, let's say for example your name is Pink Blankets, I don't know, okay, so you want to check on Instagram, type in Pink Blankets, make sure nobody has that name, which people will probably have that name because it's a basic name. But then after you check on Instagram, you want to check a domain. How do you check a domain? You can use a site like Bluehost, or you can use a site like I don't know, where do people check their domains? You can use Bluehost, or you can use even GoDaddy is a really great one. So you can just type in the name pinkblankets.com, and they'll let you know if that domain is taken. Now you can do different variations if pinkblankets.com is taken. Now they have things like pinkblankets.net or .co or .club or anything like that. And typically if you don't use .com, they'll give you a discount on, you know, on your domain. But also keep in mind that most people, when they're typing in a domain, they typically want to put in .com. I mean, as we move into the future, we'll see other endings like .net, .co, .org, or anything like that. But typically when people type in a domain, they're typing in .com. So try and get .com if you can, if it's not taken. And then after your name is cleared on Instagram, and after you find, or after your name is clear on a domain, meaning nobody else has the website title that you're trying to title your website, you can go ahead and purchase your domain on GoDaddy or on Shopify, wherever it is that you want to start it up, even on Squarespace. So your domain is basically just the title of the website, like nijasym.com is my domain, right? So yeah, I hope that makes sense. There's a difference between the domain and the actual website. The actual website, consider it that like your storefront. The domain is just what people type in to get to the storefront. So I hope that makes sense. And then if you want to, you know, if you really love your name and you think you're going to stick with it, and I typically say to wait on this, but you can get your name trademarked. This just makes sure that nobody in the state has the same name as you. But like I said, this goes back into the legal matters of stuff. Once you register your business legally with an LLC or becoming a corporation or whatever you choose to do, I'm not going to give you advice on that in this video, but let me know if you're interested in that. We'll swing back around on that, but this is just getting the basics, the bare bones. Okay, so yes, you can trademark your name later on if you'd like to. So yes, we talked about where you can find your domain, but we'll go back over when we go to talk about creating the website. So that's just the basics, getting your name down. So step number 2, is this number 2 or is it number 3? I can't keep track, but we're gonna keep going, is to create an Instagram for your company or for your brand. So why is it important to have an Instagram? Well, right now everybody is on social media. If you want a social presence and you're not quite ready to create a website, the first thing that you can do is create an Instagram. This just puts you in a public setting. You know, even if you don't have a website, people can still find you via Instagram. It's a great way to engage with potential clients or potential customers. It's just a no-brainer right now. If you're a business or a company or a brand, you need to have an Instagram. And there is a substitute for this. Like if you're not a picture heavy company, like if you're not going to be picture heavy, getting a lot of picture content for whatever it is that you do, then you can have a YouTube channel instead. You want to find a social media account that showcases what it is that you do to the best of your abilities. So let's say you're a coach, you would probably want to have a YouTube channel or some kind of video platform so that people can see what you do in action, right? And then if you are like, let's say a blogger or an influencer, it'd be really good to have an Instagram because people want to see you, you know, in your day-to-day life, in action, in those travel destinations, whatever it is that you do, people want to see that. So that's why social media is so big. It's like free publicity or like free commercial space for your brand or for your company, okay? So like we said, take that name of your company and create an Instagram account. You want to make sure that your Instagram account is the same name as your brand or as your company. So let's say that your company was Pink Blankets and you bought the domain pinkblankets.com. You want to make sure that your Instagram is Pink Blankets. Now, if you can't get exactly Pink Blankets because somebody's already used it, you can do Pink Blankets Official or Pink Blankets Store or Pink Blanket Shop, anything like that. But you want to make sure that you have that Pink Blankets because that's how people are going to know you. If your Instagram name is Princess Polly and your domain for your website is pinkblankets.com, it doesn't match up. Your clients are going to have a hard time being able to find you and know where you are. So make sure that you use the same name. Even with my girlfriends, my friend Ashley, I had to tell her, Ashley, your YouTube channel is this or your Instagram is this, right? So how are people going to find you on Instagram if your website is a different name from your Instagram? It's just, you know, it makes sense. Use the same name for your brand on your Instagram and on your website. Try and keep everything the same, cohesive. It's a really great marketing tactic to get people to find you, okay? So great, we have your Instagram created. And I also suggest to make a business Instagram. If you want to make your Instagram a business Instagram, I think it's just a button you click over on Instagram, but Instagram will automatically make you create a Facebook page, which this is really good because you can use your Facebook page to help you with marketing later on. But yes, you will automatically have a Facebook page for your business or for your brand if you turn your Instagram into a business Instagram, which I highly suggest you do because you're going to get those analytics on your website or on your Instagram. Are you guys still following me? This is a lot, but I hope it all makes sense. So the next thing you want to do after you create your business Instagram is to create your website. So we touched a little bit about getting a domain for your website, but this is the part where we actually want to create the website, right? So to create the website, like we said, you need to get a domain. You want to choose what the best platform is that you want your website to be on. Personally, my website is on WordPress, and it's a WordPress.org, not WordPress.com. There is a difference. But the reason why I choose WordPress is because it's very customizable. I wanted a blog and a storefront and being able to sell my services. So WordPress has e-commerce and a blog style kind of layout. So I like it very customizable. If you just want to have a storefront or you want to just sell physical products, you can also use a Shopify store. I have used Shopify. I think WordPress is more customizable, but if you want the bare bones basics, you can use Shopify. Also, you can try Squarespace. Squarespace is cool for a blog and for a storefront. I've created Squarespaces, but I never used them for business, so you'd have to do your research on which one will work best for you. But like I said, I personally use a WordPress for my website. And if you want to check out what my website looks like, it's just nijasym.com, so you can tell if you like the kind of the platform of WordPress. I don't know. So yeah. So yes, you decide what platform you want to host your website on. You bought your domain. You link the domain up to the website. Do some research on how to do that. There are tons of YouTube videos. It's not very difficult at all. Okay, and then you want to design your website. Now, when thinking about designing your website, you want to keep in mind your brand colors. So this also goes back to one of the first steps. What kind of colors does your brand use? So this is knowing your brand and knowing your audience and knowing what kind of colors would kind of push across the message that you're trying to send the best, right? So yeah, whenever you're designing your website, make sure you keep in mind the brand colors, the brand fonts. Even the fonts, you know, matter. You want to make sure that all the fonts are cohesive on the site. And then put up there whatever it is that you want to sell, whether it's physical products, whether it's ebooks, or, you know, whatever the case may be. If it's a blog, making sure that you have nice, informative blog posts that you post on a consistent basis. If you are doing blog posts, make sure that you're very consistent and regular. And yeah, that's basically it. You guys can do some research on how to create a website. If you want to see me ever make a website, because I find it's kind of fun, maybe I'll show you on my computer how you would go about doing that. But yes, having a website is so important because it does make you look professional. It does have a place to send people, to send clients, to send customers, so that you do look legitimate, so that you do look professional. Even if you haven't registered your business name or anything like that, just having your domain and having your website up does help to make you look like a credible business. So it is really important to have a business. Yeah, I'll leave some links down below of, like, if you want to use Bluehost to get your domain, which my domain is through Bluehost, and like I said, my website is through WordPress. I'll leave some links down below in the description box so you guys can get started doing your research on that, okay? And then lastly, you want to offer free value to gain organic traffic. So once you have your social media up, whether it's a YouTube channel or Instagram, once you have your website up, and you know what kind of content or offer that you're going to you know what kind of content you're going to start offering that provides value, now you want to start giving out that content for free. So this is what we do here on YouTube, on my Nija Sym channel, me posting videos for you guys on a consistent basis. You guys aren't paying me to post these videos, but I'm just posting them to be informative and to be helpful and to help to raise the vibration of the consciousness and, you know, just to, you know, offer some kind of value. So when people are posting free content on YouTube, it is to offer value and to, you know, just, you know, content is different. Like, you can be entertaining, you can be informative. You have to see whatever it is your niche is, what kind of offer or what kind of value you can offer to other people. But to gain organic, come on words, to gain an organic audience, all you have to do is start posting consistently free content. So if it's on your Instagram, start posting really nice pictures with great captions that are inspiring or motivating. Or whether if it's on YouTube, do some research on what videos you want to start putting out there that are helpful and inspiring and encouraging to your audience. Or if it's beauty channels, you know, making sure that it's informative and helpful in whatever capacity that it needs to be, right? But offering free value gives you steady organic traffic. Why do you want steady organic traffic? These are your potential clients or your potential customers, okay? So if you can get a loyal audience, then you can get a loyal potential people who are ready to purchase or buy whatever products that you are willing to offer. So the problem that some people have is they have a product before they've grown an audience, or they have a service that they want to push before they grow an audience. And it's like nobody knows who you are, nobody's looking for you. So that's why you want to grow your audience before you push a product, so that when you do have a product to push, you already have an audience to give it to you, right? So yeah, that's why people start YouTube channels or Instagram accounts if they are a brand or a business, to grow up that audience, okay? And then the last thing I want to mention is to work your magic. So don't get so caught up in all the business models that are on Instagram or on YouTube. Don't get so caught up in researching how to run a proper business. You still want to intuitively feel through your business so that you can make it yours, so that you can make it you. So when I say work your magic, you decide the parameters of your business. You decide when you want to work. You decide when you want to, get things done. Moving at your own pace, okay? So not saying, oh, these people get clients because they do a sales funnel, so I got to do my sales funnel like that. That's not really moving through your business organically. Now, you can research things so that you can become an expert in your field of interest, but you still want to, feel it out intuitively. Still make it comfortable and good for you, because when you cater to yourself in that way, then your business can cater to you, okay? So when I say work your magic, deciding when you want to work, you can attract your dream clients. You're not going to be a fit to everybody. Notice and acknowledge that and attract your dream clients to you. Figuring out who your dream clients are, or who are the people that you really want to help or that you really want to cater to. Create those people in your mind and then attract them to you in an etherical way instead of in a physical way. Because if you just set up shop and say, I want to help any and everybody, you're going to burn yourself out and you're probably not going to help in the most effective way. So you really want to make sure that you figure out who your ideal clients are, what's the ideal work environment for you. Do you want to be able to travel the world when you work? Then you need to set up your business in that way. That would mean that you can't set up shop and be available every Tuesday at a certain time, because that doesn't leave you open and free to do the things that you really want to, or the things that are really priority for you. So really make sure that you tailor-made your dream business to yourself so that it fits you like a glove, so that you never get tired of it, so that it's always fun and inspiring to you, and so that it's always nourishing you on an emotional level, okay? This is what I mean by working your magic. Really cater your business to your needs and to your desires. This even goes with asking yourself how much money you want to make on a monthly basis, and then catering, tailor fit your business structure, your business model to providing that for you, or giving that to you, and continue to work on it until it provides that for you, okay? So yeah, that's basically all I had to say about that. I really want you guys, if you are starting your business, if you are doing research about starting a business, don't get so caught up on the right way to do it, the best way to do it, the perfect way to do it. You really still want to intuitively feel your way through it and really make it your own. So here is my last thing. And it is pertaining to marketing, and I probably will make a separate video about this because this is a topic all on its own. But whenever you do start up your company, you probably will want to do a photo shoot, and you guys know I love doing photo shoots over on my channel. So you want to get some images for your website and for your Instagram. The best way to do that is through photo shoots. Right off the bat though, if you don't want to do a photo shoot, which you don't even have to pay to do a photo shoot, you can use your cell phone and take your own pictures. I show you how to do that on my channel. But yes, if you don't want to do photo shoots right off the bat, you can get free stock photos or copyright free photos off of the internet, like websites like Pixel, or they're just type in on Google copyright free images, and then you can find some free images right off the bat. But eventually you are going to want to take your own pictures, get your own face out there, so that people can really associate you with your business. So that's, like we said, more personal, more you. But yes, you are going to want to do a photo shoot. It's perfect for your Instagram and for your website. You also might want to create business cards. You guys know I recently created business cards. Let me show you my business cards. I'm obsessed with it. Can you see it? It's really bright. There we go. Look how cute they are. Yes, so I did get business cards made for my brand finally. After how many years? I've been on YouTube for about like 6 years now, and I never had business cards because I never felt like I was in the type of space to need business cards. But once you start providing services and you start meeting people in your day-to-day life, you will want to pass out your business cards to them. They're gonna ask you how they can find you, how they can get in contact with you. Yes, even YouTubers need business cards, okay? So no matter what you do, if you provide a service and you want people to find you, business cards are a necessity. Great for networking, okay? And then also, if you are shipping physical products, you're definitely going to want to get some shipping things like packaging slips, packaging bags, poly mailers. I think postal services sell them or give them to you for free, so do your research. But yes, you won't want shipping supplies. I purchased mine off of Amazon. Let me show you. I have some right here. Here are the bags that I use when I ship physical products. They're super cute banana leaves. I got 100 count off of Amazon. So yes, you just decide if you are shipping physical products, you will want bags and things like that. You'll probably want a printer. You'll probably need a scale. Like I said, this is all, sorry guys, the planes. This is all depending on the type of business that you are starting. So yeah, that's basically it. Do your research on finances and entrepreneurship. Do your research on what to do once you start making sales and how to reinvest back into your business. Because remember, just because you make sales, that all the money isn't yours. You do want to reinvest some of it back into your business so that your business can begin to grow and to begin to scale, okay? So that was a lot. I hope that was informative. I hope that you guys have the bare bones of what you need to create your own business now. I really hope that I was helpful, and if you guys have any particular questions, please leave them down in the comment below. Again, thank you so much Professional E-Coaching for sponsoring this video. You guys can check them out over on Instagram, and as well as if you guys want one-on-one help from me on how to start your very own business or your very own brand, I do offer one-on-one consultations on my website. So just go to nijasym.com, go to the services portion, and you can see all the services I provide. I help with coaching, I help with consultations. If you want help starting up your business, I got you, boo. Alright, you guys, thumbs up to this video if it was helpful, and I love you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!